It is the last weekend before the big federal election, and I'm thinking about two big things. One, I'm seeing a big red flag here, and I also still have a huge burning question about affordability for Canadians, about costs for regular people. Okay, so number one, Liberal Prime Minister Mark Carney is going to create brand new carbon tariffs. Yeah, so these things are different. They're totally different from the carbon taxes that we've seen here in Canada, okay? And we have him on record. He said he's going to do it. It's in fact in his new Liberal platform. So this is how this works for Carney's new carbon tariffs if he is elected. So Mark Carney loves carbon taxes so much, okay? He sees them as a cornerstone to his worldview. He thinks carbon taxes are so important that when he looks around the world and sees a country that does not have a national carbon tax, that upsets him. That upsets Mark Carney so much that he is now going to slap those countries with brand new carbon tariffs. Now, what that does is when we import stuff from countries that don't have carbon taxes, we're going to pay the expense for that. Yeah, Canadians are going to pay more because Mark Carney is going to create brand new carbon tariffs. Here, I'll show you. So I'm at a major Canadian big box grocery store, and I found this super cute Spider-Man pajama set. It's on sale. My kids love Spider-Man, so I'm going to pick that up. The catch is, it's made in a country that doesn't have carbon taxes. Uh-oh, this is soon going to have a brand new carbon tariff. It's going to make it cost more. Okay? Oh, look, these bananas. Beautiful, bright yellow bananas. Pretty tough to grow here in Canada, though. So they were grown in a country that does not have a carbon tax. But lucky for us, under Prime Minister Mark Carney, we are soon going to be paying a brand new carbon tariff on stuff like this. Oh, look, I'm tidying up the house, and this is really cute. A brand new seafoam colored bath mat. This was manufactured in a country that doesn't have a carbon tax. So guess what? You guessed it. We're going to have a carbon tariff to pay on that soon. Like I said, I'm going to be cleaning up the house this weekend. And ever wondered where Windex is made? Wisconsin. Yeah, United States, no carbon tax. So guess what? Canadians are going to be paying that carbon tax tariff instead. The good news, I guess, is that we at least know how much they're guesstimating it's going to cost us. So it's right there in the Liberal Party platform. The Liberal Party platform lists the border adjustment mechanism, which is government talk for tariff. They're guesstimating that Carney's new carbon border adjustment mechanism tariff is going to cost Canadians $500 million. Yeah, 500 million bucks. That would cover the entire year's grocery bill here in Canada for about 30,000 families. So that's the big red flag that I'm taking a look at this weekend, because that is going to increase the costs and lower the affordability for Canadians. How much is Mark Carney's industrial carbon tax going to cost us? We don't know. He hasn't said. We know it's not going to be zero. We know it's not going to be free. Keep in mind that Mark Carney loves carbon taxes so much that he found the entire notion of axing the tax to be laughable. Yeah, he's not axing the carbon tax, even though the price is reduced to zero for now at the pump. Okay, you're probably seeing some savings there. That probably won't stick around for very long, folks, because Mark Carney is on the record saying he's not axing the carbon tax. No, he's going to change the carbon tax. He's going to change it so that it is now a hidden industrial carbon tax. But here's the thing. You're still going to pay the carbon tax. It'll just be harder for you to see it. Because if you hit a fertilizer plant with a big industrial carbon tax, that increases the cost for farmers, and that increases the cost of food. So that's a big problem. If you hit a fuel refinery with a big industrial carbon tax, that's right, it's going to increase the cost of gasoline and diesel. See where the price goes right back up? So this is a big issue here, folks. It's such a critical issue for trade unions around the Hamilton area in Ontario, in fact, that trade unions are warning so loudly about this hidden industrial carbon tax that they're actually endorsing the Conservatives. They're actually endorsing Pierre Poilievre because they say that Carney's industrial carbon tax is going to decimate the steel industry in Hamilton. I know. But here's the catch. We don't actually know how much Carney's hidden industrial carbon tax is going to cost. So let's hope this weekend that a journalist gets him to answer that question. How much will your industrial carbon tax cost?